So this is an unplanned video, but I thought I would make it today because of a few different reasons. The cat just fell. It just rolled off the But anyhow, today I unveiled the High On Network. Some of you have seen it already. There's not really much there. I think there's one article and a few things up for sale, but there's something that I wanted to talk about, which is probably most important. And I wasn't even planning on doing this video until, for the second time in one day, someone posed a question in a Facebook group that I'm a member of that deals with psychedelics. And it's a question that happens all the time. I would see it all the time on Reddit. I used to belong to a lot of Reddit groups that dealt with various things from the psychedelic world, and honestly, I had to leave. It was almost as annoying as being on Facebook these days, because, and I dealt with this in the first article that I wrote about, the ego death bullies, as I call them. As I just started calling them the second, because I never said that before. But anyhow, that's what the other article is about, ego death. But we're not going to get into that right now because I'm getting sidetracked, and I really should take notes to remember what I want to say. But what I want to say is this. If you are not sure about some mushrooms you have, some tabs that someone sold you saying they were acid, some Molly, whatever drug you're doing, which you shouldn't do drugs. But who am I to tell you what to do? So if you're wondering what it is, that's what you should do before you buy it, before you accept it, before you take it. You don't wonder right when you're about to take it. And then when you're not sure, so you post on Reddit or on Facebook or wherever, or send a message to your friends. You might do that with a picture of an acid tab or of some mushrooms, and you go, are these safe? No one can tell you that. The only person that can tell you if those particular tabs or if those mushrooms or if that Molly or if whatever you're having, the only people that can tell you if they're safe, the only person who can tell you if it's safe is the person who manufactured it, the person who grew it, the person who made it. Anybody else is just a salesman trying to make money. They'll tell you anything. You can post some nice mushrooms, a picture of some mushrooms that you're unsure about on Reddit and go, are these good? And some know-it-all out there can go, wow, those look exactly like the ones I ate yesterday. Yeah, those are great. You're going to have a great time. And then it'll turn out that they're laced with something, or they're just moldy and they're going to make you sick, or worse. I've seen many posts with pictures of tabs. And this is what got me. Pictures of tabs, and I had arguments. And I'm talking about LSD tabs, the little square pieces of paper, Why are the hippies eating all that paper, Mom? That kind of shit. No one looking at your post is going to know if that's a safe tab just by looking at your picture. No one. If you're unsure about something that you're taking, test it before you take it. And test it doesn't mean ask some strangers on the internet if it looks familiar. Or even ask your friends if it looks like something they've had. Because yes, it might look like something they've had. But it is really easy to fake tabs. It's really easy to fake anything. And people do. People sell dumb kids oregano instead of weed. Why? Because they're dumb kids. It's happened to me. I guess my main suggestion is buy a test kit. They're not expensive. The drugs you bought are probably more expensive than the test kit. I don't want to see any of you getting sick or worse. It would be interesting to see how many of these people who thought they were doing the right thing. I'm going to ask online if anybody knows what this is. So you think you're doing the right thing, but you can't just do the right thing. You have to do the best thing. And what's the best thing? Buy a test kit. I'll put a link down below somewhere, okay? Buy a test kit. I want to see you make some comments in the future. You deserve to be here. You deserve to have a lot of fun. You deserve to do whatever the heck you want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself. So don't hurt yourself, or worse. Buy a test kit. Don't ask people online to tell you if a tab is safe, because frankly, they might mean well, but they don't know. They don't know. You don't know. The person that manufactured it, grew it, or made it knows. That's it. You could have 1,000 people telling you, those are the void realms I took last week, and man, they were killer. But there's the chance that they just look like that. Am I trying to scare you? No. I'm trying to help you. Am I an expert? No. I think we discussed this before, or I discussed it before with many people, but there are no experts. There's only people that are full of themselves. So anyway, that's that. Video number 1. That was quick. There. Kitties. Kitties are sleeping. Oh, yeah. You guys have a good one. Take care.